Hello and welcome back to Easy English with James. Today we're going to have a look at a brand new series of pronunciation classes. We're going to start by looking at all the different sounds in English. And our first sound today is the E sound. So let's explore this E sound. And we're going to look at all the different ways that the E sound can be spelled in English. I know English is a crazy nightmare. Let's start with this first one. You can see that this E sound is very often spelled as EE in English, in words like see, or tree, or meet, or free, or week, or green. I want you to repeat these after me now for a little bit of practice. See, tree, meet, free, week, green. Now we're going to practice a nice fun little tongue twister down here. See if you can repeat this one after me. We will meet by the green tree to see the queen bee this week. Let's do that one more time. We will meet by the green tree to see the queen bee this week. Well done. Now, let's go on to the next spelling of this E sound. It can also, very often in English, be found when you see the letters EA, as in words like see, or tea, or read, or speak, or dream, or team. Look at this lovely tongue twister here. Please read to the team about your dream to sail the sea. Let's practice all of this together now. Let's practice the words first. See, tea, read, speak, dream, team. Well done. Now practice with me this lovely tongue twister again. Please read to the team about your dream to sail the sea. Okay, well done. Now, remember, you might remember from this video up here, the magic E is one of those crazy things in English that changes the sound of another vowel in a word, okay? I have a whole video about the letter E itself, and it includes something about the letter E. You can find that up here, I think, okay? So, let's practice this one. When you see, if this didn't have E on the end, it would actually sound like this. But because of this magic E on the end, it actually makes this E sound like E. These. 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 Try this one. Theme. Theme. This one. Scene. Scene. Or complete. Notice that schwa sound at the beginning. Complete. Complete. Or Japanese. Japanese. If there are any Japanese students watching this, write yourself in the comments below. I would love to meet you, okay? Japanese. Japanese. And of course this word, athlete. This is a really good word for you to practice your pronunciation. Lots of difficult sounds in here. You have athlete, athlete, athlete. If you really want to practice, try and say it 3 times really fast. Athlete, athlete, athlete. Athlete, athlete, athlete. Okay? Now, have a go at this really difficult tongue twister. The Japanese athlete will complete the final scene for these themes. The Japanese athlete will complete the final scene for these themes. Well done. Let's move on. Sometimes that E sound is actually spelled as a letter Y in English. Think about when it's on the end of words. Repeat after me. Happy, happy. City, city. Baby, baby. Funny, funny. Story, story. And of course, very, very, very good. Let's try the tongue twister here. The happy baby in the big city loved the funny story. Let's try that one more time. The happy baby in the big city loved the funny story. Okay. You'll also find that E sound spelled as I-E in English. Okay, I know it's confusing, but believe me, the more you practice this, it will start to come naturally to you. You'll start to do it without even thinking. Okay, so let's practice these ones. In I-E, you'll see words like brief, brief, or chief, chief, or even field, field, or peace, peace, or maybe believe, believe, or a nice word, achieve, achieve. I hope you achieve perfect English pronunciation after this new series of lessons, okay? Let's try the tongue twister. The chief gave a brief speech in the field. I believe he wanted a piece of pie. Ooh, let's try that one more time. The chief gave a brief speech in the field. I believe he wanted a piece of pie. You try it. Okay, let's go down to the next one. You'll also see that E sound as spelled in English as EY. Look at words like key, key, or money, money. We all need money, don't we? We all want money, money, money. Or honey, honey, very healthy honey. Or valley, valley, down in a nice valley. Or monkey, monkey, monkey. Or maybe journey, journey. Okay? Practice the tongue twister with me. Repeat this one after me. The monkey stole the key and the money for the long journey through the valley. The monkey stole the key and the money for the long journey through the valley. Okay, well done. Now, let's go to the next spelling. E can also be spelled as EI in English. Look at this one. Receive, receive, or ceiling, ceiling, or maybe an interesting word, deceive, deceive, or maybe even protein, protein. What about the word seize? Seize. Can anybody tell me what that word seize means? If you can find a definition for that word seize, put that in the comments below. I'll write a comment back to you if you write in the comments what you think that word seize means. It's an interesting one. And then, of course, receipt, receipt, receipt. Okay? Let's try the tongue twister. I will receive the receipt for the protein and then seize the day. Let's do that one more time. I will receive the receipt for the protein and then seize the day. Okay, you'll also sometimes just find it, that E sound written as the letter E. Okay, look at words like me, me, or he, or she, or we, or even words like evil, evil, evil. Or even recent, recent. Recently, you were studying English. Recent. Let's try that tongue twister. In the recent past, he told me that we should be good, not evil. In the recent past, he told me that we should be good, not evil. Now, you'll sometimes find the letter E sound appears as the letter I in English, and this is often in words that come from other languages. Look at words like ski, ski, or pizza, pizza, or machine, machine, or even magazine, magazine, or police, police, or even marine, marine. Let's try this difficult tongue twister now, shall we? The police officer read a magazine about a marine who loves to ski and eat pizza. Let's try it again. The police officer read a magazine about a marine who loves to ski and eat pizza. Okay, well done. Let's go down to some of the more rare ways we can see this pronounced. That letter E sound is also sometimes pronounced or spelled, as EO. EO. Look at words like people. In people, it's that E sound again. People. People. Okay? So can you repeat after me? How many people know this spelling? How many people know this spelling? Okay? You might also find it in some really difficult words that are spelled strangely, like AE. You'll find this E sound spelled as AE, like Aegis, or Caesar, or pediatric, or archaeology. Okay? Under the aegis of Caesar, they studied archaeology. Okay? You might also find it spelled as OE in words like phoenix, or amoeba, or fetus. Like a phoenix, the single-celled amoeba is a wonder of biology. Repeat after me. Like a phoenix, the single-celled amoeba is a wonder of biology. You might, and most rarely, find that letter E sometimes spelled as UAY. Very, very rarely. Not many people know this. You will see this in words like quay. Quay. We waited for the ferry at the quay. Okay, look up what that word quay means. I'm sure some of you have been to a quay before. We waited for the ferry at the quay. Now, we're going to finish today's lesson with a crazy, crazy tongue twister. Okay, this tongue twister is really difficult, but it'll help you practice more of those sounds, okay? Once you do this, I ask you to do this 10 times and then rewind and do it again and again and again until you have 100% mastered that E sound in English, okay? So, repeat after me. The happy chief from the Japanese Marine team believes he can achieve the dream to seize the key from the people on the quay each week. Okay, let's try again. The happy chief from the Japanese Marine team believes he can achieve the dream to seize the key from the people on the quay each week. Okay, thank you so much again for joining me. Make sure you have subscribed if you want to see more of these videos. This is going to be, I think, a 44-part series for pronunciation, and so you don't want to miss any of them. If you manage to go through every video, I promise your pronunciation will improve massively, hugely, dramatically. Okay, so make sure you hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions or you want to say hello, and I will see you again for another video. Bye bye.